Hello, and good morning to everyone except for those who build opera houses on the sea. If you hadn't noticed, we got a delivery of Zomba in yesterday. Have a look at this. Good morning and greetings on a Friday. It's the weekend, and you know what was on my list to do today to sort out for tomorrow was some Zomba. Little did I know we'd be getting some fresh ones. And that's just in time as well, because the Brandberg in Namibia did not last very long. Lots of beautiful, oh yummy Zomba, and a few melanges as well. That beauty. Oh, bring me the zircon, man. Okay, that needs to be cleaned. But yeah, no. Few locations bring as much joy to my little heart as Zomba does. Because this alkaline environment allows for quite the dramatic minerals. Well, mineral growths, mineral decimations. Zomba makes Congolese minerals look like a pale, boring screwdriver as opposed to a nice cocktail that includes tequila.
There's not many other things in Malawi, yes, though.
Well, apart from blue lace. But you know what? There has to be, because it's Malawi sits in the beginning of that LTC corridor. So there must be tourmalines. I'm a little stuck in the tourmaline business.
Plenty of rose quartz, but it costs money to bring rose quartz down.
No, who wants rose quartz? Rose quartz, yeah. Common peasant pink stones.
Yeah.
They don't even go pink because of manganese.
Rose quartz is everywhere. And I see the sodalite also, but then sodalite we get for
really
half the price. It's not so expensive to ship down. There's very nice little amethyst crystals in the north. I'm sure you've seen them in Martin. Remember those amethyst crystals? They're quite nice quartzes from the north, mostly small ones, but with the little heads on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are nice.
You need that one.
Yeah. Looks like rainbows.
Okay. Yummy.
Well, they're quite expensive. They were about 500 rand a kilo, if I remember.
Right, so we have Zomba in the house, we have Namibia in the house, which means we have a whole lot of fluorescent stuff in the house, which means it's going to take a little time and we need to get our hustle on because there's no time to waste. Also, Jam Cat is in trouble and Cora needs to go to the vet ASAP. Right, let's get busy. First up in this bright and pushini shiny morning is a little bit of Torolite. That is Gemmy Green Cliniclaw in a mica matrix. That's a whole lot of regular mica and also some nice black contrasting biotite. A little hint of purple there. Very nice and gemmy. These will be rated very good to A grade. They are rather fetching. From Zimbabwe, these four, they weigh 1.29 kilograms. They're going to cost $64. It's flat 243. Onto some Malagasy septorite palm stones. These are rather nice. Just off the cuff, they look very good to mostly A grade. Nice sizes, whole lot of calcite, a little bit of aragonite as well. These 12. Okay, so that's the very good fella. It's also very good. The rest, pretty much A grade. No, that's very good as well. Not too shabby. Let's say half. Very good, half A grade. They weigh all of 1.43 kilograms. They're going to cost $36. Very nice. 12 septorite palm stones. Flat 232. Onto some cobalt bearing dolomite with friends. 6 specimens. This one has a pinnacle of kaolinite on top of that pinkish juicy covered cobalt dolomite. Actually, there's all there's more happening around there? What's going on there? Just more kaolinite. Little black spots of heterogenite as well. That looks like calcite. That's over there. Nice bit of malachite as well. Well-formed dolomite. Also specks of malachite. Silky malachite in the pink. That's a nice little bit of malachite. This one's just weird. But look at the beautiful translucency of the dolomite. Perfect sort of rhombohedral habit. That's really, it's an odd one with a beautiful kind of spherical little bit of malachite. It's an odd one. Rather fetching. These 6, they weigh 1.54 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. They're $55 for flat number 747. On to some more Malagasy spheres. This is rhodonite. Nice. Pink manganese rhodonite. And then little splashes of excitable orange garnet. Not so much, just a little bit over there. Quartz in the mix. Orange garnet, yeah. 3 very nice spheres, man. Very good to A grade. They're gonna, they weigh 2.21 kilograms, heavy. $66 for flat 310. Then on to some snow fingers from Lesotho. These are beautiful. Oh, you know what? Shibbit. Albert's actually getting, I forgot all about this. Albert is getting, we get a fresh batch of this today. Which is very exciting. I love these snow fingers. They are beautiful. And more often than not, these little skeletons, you can see there's little empty tubes where calcite used to be, and I reckon there still probably is calcite. That's a whole blob of calcite right there. That's going to glow fiercely. That's cute. Let's see how much calcite is left in these quartzy skeletons. Right, calcite. There we go. There's that one with a little blob of calcite. That's quite excitable. You know what? There's always that lingering phosphorus blue mineral on some of these. Like maybe that there. No, that's not it. That's real pretty. You can see there. That's cute. Little calcite still in those little seemingly empty tubes of quartz. Not much going there. Ooh, hello. 3 beautiful Lesotho quartz snowfinger clusters. They weigh all of 1.24 kilograms, rated very good, or good to very good. $55 for flat 312. Next up from Erongo, 2 beautiful, largish, or medium cabinet size black tourmaline Cheryl. This one is the spray variety, and it's a bit of a floater. Doesn't seem to have any contact points, so that's a beautiful specimen, joined by a little friend with loads more vermiculite. That's a black tourmaline sprays in amidst the mica-like vermiculite. Well worth checking for highlight opal. Right, highlight opal. No, not so much there. Nothing there either. So turn this one around. Nope. Nope. 2 beautiful black tourmaline specimens. They weigh all of 1.39 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. They're going to cost $87. This is for flat number 336. On to some rough cobbed aquamarine. This is from Karabub. There by Namibia side, there are 35 of these little aquamarine specimens with black tourmaline around the sides. A bit of a strange deposit. Some of these are really nice and gemmy. I mean, that is rather fitting. If you were lapping, then happy days. Making slices of these, small little slices, would be very, very nice. There's that hexagonal habit. These 35 weigh all of 1.1 kilograms. They're going to cost $49. This is for flat 212. On to some, well, this is Zimbabwean petrified wood. And there's two, one side polished only. I don't want to call them slices, really. I'll tell you what sets the Zimbabwean petrified woods aside from the Malagasy type is that the Zimbabwean version has the most exquisite bark or texture around the sides. So it's quite a thick fella. See, there's a subtle hints of that nice green nickel in the petrified wood. That is a beautiful slice, quite large as well. They weigh 2.35 kilograms. They're going to cost $49. This is flat number 222. On to iolite or cordiorite or water sapphire. These deserve a little sun, those little electric blue sparks, lightning sparks of cordiorite. Only really come to their own with a bit of coaxing, I suppose. Vague red splashes of feldspar. There we go. Look at those little flashes of blue, man. That is rather special. Hell of a rarity. I don't think we'll be seeing any of this anytime soon again. It was a bit of a once-off deposit from, I think it was 2 years ago. Maybe a bit more than 2 years. Look at those little sparks of blue. I don't know if you can see them. I can see them with my eyeballs. No, I can't really see them on my screen. It's because the sun's in the screen. But there's a whole lot of electric blue lightning in these dark spheres, these dark blotchy feldspar spheres. And they're quite heavy. What is this? This is 2.04 kilograms. It's basically a kilogram worth of spherical iolite. $63 for flat 740. On to some, hello, Brandberg. I think this is Brandberg or Gobaboseb. We got 6 smoky quartz clusters. This is rather nice. There's a little bit of iron in there as well, giving it a rougey look. That's Brandberg. And I reckon that's a whole lot of calcite just above the matrix. That's funky. That's, oh, look at that clarity, man. Look at this. That is beautiful. Cascading quartz, anyone? That is stunning, man. These quartz crystals are so dense, they're almost creating a botryoidal-like surface habit of quartz. That's nice. And this fella here, arguably, if it wasn't for the beautiful main crystal at the top with the 2 there, there's a couple of broken fingers down here deeming it like a very good specimen only, but thank goodness for the 2 at the top. And then this little sugary sparkly cluster, not unlike this fella here. 2 beautiful, or 2.5 beautiful smoky quartz clusters, and that's very nice. I reckon there's calcite in some of these. Let's find out. Right, calcite, yes, no. Maybe a little bit at the bottom, just a little bit. Nothing going on there. Ooh. What happened? Highlight opal phosphorescence. That's cute. There we go. There's some calcite. Also just beneath the matrix, really. Ooh, hey, hello. You lava-like hot toddy thing, you. Okay, so all the calcite hides in the matrix beneath the quartz. Cool, no worries. I'll take that every day. 6 beautiful Brenbergerongo clusters. They weigh 1.08 kilograms. They're only rated good, very good. And consequently, they're only $39. This is flat number 219. Next up, some really nice Bukadite hook. This is a spirit quartz or fairy quartz, shiny quartz, light lilac with limonite at the base quartz. These 20, just off the cuff, they do look very much A grade, very good at worst. Okay, here's a very goodie. Still some nice windows there. No dramas, no chips. There's one. Nice. Oh, is it a standard? It is too. Nice. Very nice. Very good too. Mostly A grade. This is very good. And still, that's very, very nice. Funky. Weighing all of 880 grams. This is going to cost $59. So yeah, that is indicative of the quality and the grading. $59 for 880 grams. Yeah, it is grade dependent as far as the price is concerned. Anything lesser would be around the $50 mark. Flat 331. Next up, some freshly squeezed Zomba. Yes, I like this one a lot. I saw this came in and I went, ooh, hello, you are pretty as, with 3 absolutely stunning dark smoky tipped crystals in the midst some beautifully formed orthoclase. A little bit of a chip there, unfortunate, but some azurine inclusions as well. There's some azurine at the bottom. A little tabby there with, oh, look at the smoky wisps in that quartz. Beautiful. More azurine to the side. I bet you that orthoclase is going to glow a bright red because there's quite the amount of manganese in Zomba. There we go. That is a classic arfesonite cluster or crystal, or many crystals of arfesonite. Arfesonite, you'll notice, terminates a little spray, not unlike black tourmaline sometimes does, and it always, sometimes, more often than not, has a nice kind of greeny sheen to it. More often than not, arfesonite does come out in massive, so it does get polished quite often, but not so much from Zomba. Zomba, you get the real thing like this, like an old tree trunk, standing testimony to the times of, well, the typical Zomba drama. Let's check these out. I'm naturally also hoping to see some zircon. Right, there we go. Manganese in the orthoclase. No little bright yellow sparks of zircon. A little bit over there. No. Is that just reflection? Yeah. Okay, just the orthoclase that lights up. Beautiful Zomba clusters. That's a smoky quartz with orthoclase and a beautiful example of arfesonite. These weigh 1.585 kilograms. They are going to cost $45. This is flat 220. Onto some black tourmaline. And here we go, some feldspar in there. This is I was referring to the sprays or the kind of termination, not unlike the arfesonite. Well, there you go, black tourmaline, not to be outdone. And the old-fashioned tourmaline habit. That is beautiful. Nice luster as well. And then having a little party with some smoky quartz. Beautiful terminations. This is more the old Mercedes-Benz style. And then an absolute cacophony of black tourmaline Cheryl sprays. There we go, some vermiculite, no doubt. It's likely there must be some highlight opal on these. Must. Ooh, that's super cute, man. So check this out. So black tourmaline on top of black tourmaline, and then that's funky. You know what? I imagine this would be the original kind of location, or how it was underneath in the cavity beneath the soil, and then the black tourmaline, the boron and friends, were the fluids just ran down, and this little crystal here stopped everything else from flowing down, which is why you got that like canoe effect there. Anyway, I get sidetracked. Let's see if these got highlight opal. Right, little itsy bitsies there in the canoe, quite a lot at the top of the canoe. You are now officially dubbed canoe buddy, sorry. And again at the terminations here, oopsie. Right, that's quite a lot of nice healthy dose of highlight opal. Both sides at the bottom as well. Very nice. 6 beautiful black tourmalines. They weigh all of 1.53 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. They're going to cost $58. This is flat number 213. Next up, Asylum Quartz or Chaos Quartz. This is quartz from Congo. It's the manic type of quartz with a, well, they all have a pretty solid kind of chevron amethyst base, and then the crystal terminations on top of the amethyst are just super clear. Look at that, and invariably with loads of inclusions. That crystal there, that's beautiful. There's a large fella. There's the amethyst. Not much going on there. Red hematoid. I suspect that's a good grade only. There you go. There's a, look at those phantoms beneath there. Red hematoid. Not your atypical chaos quartz. This is a bit more like it. I have seen better. There we go. That's beautiful. Oof, look at that. Superb clarity. That's a bit of rubbish. That's whatever as well. You know what? There are better flats of chaos quartz out there. If you are keen for some, let me know. Can do you better than this. It's not a great flat. 1.36 kilograms, $53. Tuna baboon if you're keen. Flat 842. Onto some clear polished hearts from Madagascar. There are 6 of them. They are beautiful, optically clear, lovely little veils of innuendo in this heart and in this heart. That's beautiful. This one's slightly more smoky, a little bit more milky. It's got it's a weird color. It's almost tangerine. But Figster, go out and find out what you're barking at. There we go. My hound looking after me. Maybe that's this Albert's Lesotho delivery coming in. rated very good to A grade. These are absolutely lovely. They really are. If you're looking for a clear quartz heart, this is what you want. 730 grams, $33 only. Flat 538. Nice flat. On to, these are beautiful. So some 3 A grade silky malachite specimens. And I'll tell you what, they deserve a little bit of sunlight because they are superb. They really are A grade silky malachite from Kasompi in the Congo. Look at the arborescent patterning of the malachite fibers. Some botryoidal action happening there. This one's dense, and I don't mean stupid, it's heavy. Yummy. Three absolutely stunning A-grade silky malachites. They are, what, they weigh 1.88 kilograms. They're going to cost $90. It's flat 309. Onto some Luena smoky quartz, and tell you what, some of these are interesting to say the least. This is a typical little Luena with cascading quartz and your, well, telltale Luena signature chip. Lol. Light straw color, almost citrine, bit of iron around the sides. This is a beauty as well. Lovely clear window. Sure. Lots of those cascading crystals around the side. This is a beaut. Likewise, a cutie little twin. Also lovely clarity. Wow, not often you get this clarity from Luena. That is stunning. Yeah, superb clarity. And then this last one, because there's 7 in this flat, has been chipped, broken and whatnot, but I'll tell you what, this is about as close to citrine as you're going to get. So if you are a lapper, then you should probably take interest in this one, because it will need fixing. But yeah, that is a very nice citrine colouring. Right. These 7, they weigh 1.5 kilograms. They're going to cost $38 only. That's a good flat for $38, flat 745. Onto some blue-black tourmaline in schist. There are 24 of these cobbed specimens. It's very nice light blue. We're always looking for nice dark, deep blue. Preferably gemmy. That's a nice crystal right there. That's nice. Here's another one. Bit darker than usual blue. What else we got here? A bit of mica in the mix as well. I do like a bit of mica. Very nice. These 24, they weigh all of 2.2 kilograms. They're rated good, very good. $45. This is flat 216. Onto, not veering far off from Karabib, we go to the rubellite and lepidolite deposit, also in Karabib, like the previous flat. That's a beautiful pink tourmaline crystal there with a heavy lilac purple lepidolite mica. There are 4 specimens in its flat, reasonably large as well. That's gorgeous. These are all gorgeous, man. This batch we got's quality is just wicked. That's beaut. Is that a crack? Yes, it is a crack, but it hasn't cracked off yet. Rated good, very good. These four weigh all of, what do they weigh? 2.99 kilograms, so 3 kilograms of rubellite and lepidolite. It's $75 for flat 221. Onto some etched blue chalcedony. That's blue lace agate with no matrix. Can argue that it's still agate, or not this one so much. This is proper chalcedony. We do look for the banded patterns before we accuse chalcedony of becoming an agate, because all agates are chalcedony, but not all chalcedony is agate. Somebody mentioned that these look like coral, nice blue coral with nice druzy. I tend to agree with that sentiment. Here's a large fella with quite a lot. Now, I was of the opinion that this kind of smoky chalcedony was caused by irradiation, not unlike what happens with smoky quartz, but I am wrong. It's just impurities. More often than not, just iron. It's but that is a proper nice big chunk of chalcedony. Do a lot of that. That's beautiful. Rated very good to A grade. These weigh 1.58 kilograms. They're going to cost $50. This is flat number 845. Onto some polychrome jasper hearts. There are 6 in this flat. Rated very good to A grade. That's beautiful. Nice distinct patterns. Pretty. You can see why they're also called Picasso jasper. That's because, okay, that's a bit, I'll accuse that of being good grade. Yeah, that's all right. Nice flat of polychrome jasper. They're going to cost $69. That's 2.34 kilograms worth of Picasso jasper. That's flat 313. Onto a beautiful, chrome flavored chalcedony from Ntora Shanga. It's called Ntora Light. Go figure. They usually come out in kind of thin shells or plates. They're generally quite clean on the other side. How's the translucency here? Not too much. Still beautiful. Chrome green. This fella here weighs all of 1.17 kilograms. It's going to cost $50. Ooh, hang on. Is it a fish? Yes, it's a fish. All right. Thanks, Francis. 1.17 kilos, $50. This is flat number 746. And then onto a, well, rather fetching, beautiful rhodonite point tower. It's off the cuff. It's kind of it's polished to lean. So this is the leaning tower of rhodonite. It's a lot of manganese, a little bit of quartz in there as well. Tip is intact. No major dramas, no scratches, no nicks, no chips, no fault lines. Yeah, it's a nice point. It weighs 1.43 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. It's going to cost $46. This little rhodonite is 238. Lekker. Then on to a rather pretty rose quartz bowl. There we go. Nice and gemmy. A little bit translucent. It's see no chips. It's all very tidy. And I reckon it would be A grade, but not for that one natural blemish there. Just a natural line of limonite running down there as well. Weighing 2.03 kilograms. This rose quartz bowl is going to cost $53. Okay, so $53 for more than 2 kilograms worth of polished rose quartz. That's really good. Flat $539. And onto a reasonably large rubellite and schist polished freeform. It's a pink tourmaline, a little bit of smoky quartz in there. And then the schist as well. Rather pretty. It's a lot of pink tourmaline from Madagascar. This beastie weighs 2.16 kilograms. It's going to cost $91. This is flat $564. Second trolley up, and it's purpurite from Irongo. Irongo brings us a lot of very nice things, and purpurite's one of them. This particular little specimen's got quite a lot of heterosite as well. That's a lot of iron. If it wasn't for the heterosite, I reckon this purpurite, well, wouldn't exist for one, but it would probably glow quite heavily. A lot of manganese to make up purpurite, with a nice metallic sheen as well. First discovered in Canada. Mistaken for cobalt bloom. Only took 100 years or so to figure out that it wasn't cobalt bloom. It was in fact purpurite. These weigh 2.38 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. They're going to cost $47 for flat $314. Onto Swazi bloodstone points. 2 points to be exact. That is a lot of beautiful, nice schist. Oh, look at the pyrite there. And then those little bright splashes of red jasper just to light up everyone's life. And there's a bucket of actual pyrite in this one. The other one, ooh, it's a Sharpie point. Ooh, nice. More pyrite, more pyrite, more pyrite. Colorful. That's a beautiful. Oh, yeah, no, these are gorgeous, man. Rated very good to A grade. They weigh 1.12 kilograms. They're going to cost $51. This is flat $847. Onto some more rhodonite. Freeforms and a standing freeform. Here we go. Geez, there's a lot of spessartine or orange garnet in this fella. And I mean a lot. It's almost more spessartine than rhodonite. But a quartz in this freeform as well. Beautiful gemmy red. There's some quartz. Yes, please. Another freeform. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's a spessartine again. And then one standing freeform. Spessartine, rhodonite, slightly dull red. These rated a good to very good to A grade. They weigh all of 1.58 kilos. They're going to cost $55. This is flat number 861. Onto a flatter black tourmaline from Irongo, and just off the cuff there is highlight opal there, and there's probably highlight opal here. What? That's just quartz. Beautiful. Whew, that is a stunning termination. How is that? That's not your atypical Mercedes, but it is. At the same time, it is. Feldspar, black tourmaline, cutie pie. Look at that. Hey, tell me that isn't pretty as. Just a single little black tourmaline shell crystal embedded in quartz. Whole lot of sprays. As I said, highlight opal. Smoky quartz. Oof. This is pretty. There's a whole cluster of smoky quartz, and then sitting on the throne of smoky quartz is that black tourmaline. Here's the sprays, and that's a Not your atypical barrel habit either. This was a bit of an anomaly. Very much of an anomaly. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so these 12, 540 grams, I'm going to have to, they're going to be $32, right? I'm going to show you the highlight opal. Right, here we go. Boom, there we go. Highlight opal. Little fleck over there. But other than that, some dubious manganese affairs happening in that rough little cluster. Turn it around. Not so much the other side. I would have sworn I saw. Yeah, no, there's a little bit. Okay, cool. $32 for these 12. It's flat number 236. Onto some Malagasy polished quartz, and there's 6 beautiful little polished points. This is the color of a very light tea. That's a beautiful shade of smoky. Beautiful veils. And then a slender little chlorite garden quartz fella. More garden quartz. Yes, please. That's chlorite. A double termination. Lots of little wisps. That's a chip there, unfortunately. Beautiful clarity. More. Oh, man alive. Look at that chlorite veil. That is awesome. Oh, yes, please. I love that. That's very funky. And a bit of rutilated black tourmaline inclusions with a limonite there. Also a very beautiful clear crystal. And then a smoky, also gorgeous clarity. Veils, yeah. I'm just looking for rutile. Not seeing any. That is awesome. Venture to say that this is very good A to double A grade. And it would have been exceptional if not but for the chip. Where's that chip? Oh, so insignificant it doesn't jump out at me again. Lovely rainbows. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's the only blemish in this flat. Very nice. 570 grams. They're going to cost $49. This is flat number 438. Then on to some galena. And let's just jump into this one over here. There's a nice healthy dose of copper malachite. And I don't know if that's not chrysocolla, so it's most likely shutterkite. But that's beautiful. You can see the copper bornite that causes the iridescence on top of the galena. Heavy. Galena is basically lead. There's 12 of these sparkly, shiny African mirror balls. This flat. I'm looking at the ugly ones because the ugly ones are the ones that contain more stuff. Ooh, man, that's heavy, hey? So most of these actually do have a nice sort of type of a carbonate, calcite is my guess, layer over the bornite and the galena. So they do glow like a nice, gentle, warm yellow. But I'm looking for the aggressive oranges. Aggressive oranges. Nice band name. I've only taken out 6 to illustrate that nice soft glow. Ooh, aggressive oranges. That cool band name. That's funky chunky. Yes, please. Nice. There's that soft kind of yellowish glow. Signs of manganese. Ooh, you. more to this flat than I thought. A lot more. Nice. 12 beautiful Galena specimens. They weigh 3.1 kilograms. They're going to cost $48. This is flat number 234. Next up, Zomba. We got some beautiful, large-ish, smoky quartz crystals. Look at that tip there. That's beautiful. Here's a long crystal. Here's a longer crystal. Lol. Little side crystals coming out based on some orthoclase. That's funky. Oh, mate. This cluster here. Beautiful. Oof. That's wicked nice, man. Looks like a whole lot of fractures, but they've really, that is all natural, and the rainbow veils that have come from it. A little bit of iron on the planes there. Beautiful flat of oh, what's going on here? Hello. It's broke off at some stage. You can see all that self-healing there, and then a very fine layer of rubiacite on there. Zircon, I think so. I'm going to check for these. Yummy. This is nice. Right, don't mind me. I'm just hunting for zircon. Nothing there. Oh, nothing there either. Ooh, manganese. Yes, please. More manganese in the orthoclase. But that's not what we want. We want yellows and oranges. There's a couple of little zircons over there. And the one I really thought would have zircon wasn't this one, it was actually this one here. First one. The tip there is that rubiacite, shows up nice and blue. Okay, not too much to write home about. Weighing 1.911 kilograms, almost 2 kilograms worth of Zomba Smoky. It's $54. This is flat 215. Then next up, Brandberg, baby, and it's 6 gorgeous clusters. That, I promise you, will light up like you won't believe. That is a lot of beautiful light amethyst on top of calcite. And that is a classic Brandberg double terminated crystal. Wispy smokes, awesome clarity. More beautiful clear quartz. Lovely step natures. Steps and steps and steps, steps and steps and steps. Very nice. And then this little beastie. That's a whole lot of calcite. And then the most beautiful clean crystal. A little bit of amethyst in the base as well. Beautiful. Okay, so I've taken out the normal quartz as well, because I have in the past found calcite embedded within the quartz. Not there. That's just reflecting. How about that? Yummy. Oh, I I'm surprised. Well, not that surprised. Highlight opal. But the phosphorescence, yes. That's so cool, man. Oh, I don't think that's highlight opal. It's not really green. Only when I take it away. Well, maybe it is. Yo. Okay, this fella here. All the calcite in the matrix. There we go. Righto. Let's just do that. Weighing slightly more than 1 kilogram, these are rated very good to A grade, and that's just awesome, man. They're going to cost $41. This is flat number 224. On to 3 large pieces of watermelon fluorite, or actually this is just green fluorite with a little hints of purple in there as well. It's beautiful clarity. That is a nice piece of calcite, man, from Oos in Namibia. Oh, that's actually nice. Don't often see that. Not from this deposit anyway. But a nice clean quartz on top of the green. Oh, and more. Funky vol, man. Nice purple fluorite. Very nice lapping material. If you wanted to play with very hard fluorite, or hard to work fluorite, they weigh 3.14 kilograms. They're going to cost $35. This is flat 328. Onto some rose quartz standing freeforms. That's beautiful. This is very tidy. Ooh. A little bit of almost a clear quartz bubble on the top there. It's just a veil. That's nice and gemmy. This one not so much. This is only good grade. It's still alright. And then this is a beauty. Beautiful clarity. Lovely veils. Yeah, they're alright, man. That's what are they going to cost? 1.61 kilograms, $48. That's flat 369. Next up, Zomba. 70 Zomba to be exact. There's little smoky quartz and little small ones for the jewelers. There's a double termination. Beautiful clarity. That's a bit interesting. A not so smoky Zomba. A bit of an anomaly. Lol. Absolutely beautiful Zomba smoky quartz crystals, rated very good to A grade. They weigh 780 grams. They are going to cost $38 only, flat 211. Onto 12 absolutely gorgeous pink tourmaline and lepidolite mica specimens. Purple and pink, if those are your colors, happy days. Tell you what, some of these have quite a bit of blue tinge to them. I assume it's blue tourmaline also, but it's a bit more of a baby blue. That's beautiful. Nice with a quartz in there as well. 12 absolutely stunning little rubellite and lepidolite cobbed pieces. It's only going to be $30 for this flat. It's flat 223. Hello, good morning, Nick.
Good morning, good morning. How's it going there?
Yeah, happy days, mate.
Oh, rocks. I've never seen those before.
Oh, yeah, no, we're doing a little thing with rocks today.
Where did you find rocks around here?
They were lying around. I bumped my toe and I just laid them out, so I thought I'd share them with people.
That's rather sexy, isn't it?
I know.
Jolly
It
nice
is
one.
kind of an extension of you
That's a
now.
floater, double terminator, self-healed Marion smoky quartz. I'm imagining that's melange, not zomba.
Is this melange?
Beautiful. George, look at that.
It is stunning, but we're not there yet. We were on Purple Flash
okay.
Labs.
Well, let me-
Talk about the Purple Flash Labs.
Bugger off and leave you to it.
You're tired of looking at Purple Flash Labs, all right. All right, we've got 7 little Purple Flash Labradorites in this flat from Talia in Madagascar. There's a beautiful one. Fixter, why are you whining, buddy? Beautiful flash there. Flash on the backside. I like these tall, long ones. There we go. Nice, beautiful flash. So far, this flat is really delivering. Nice. 7 standing freeforms from Talia. They weigh 1.31 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $53. It's flat 218. Next up, from the Congo, some botryoidal malachite with, well, this one doesn't have chrysocolla, but I know the other one does, but that's a beautiful natural botryoidal malachite specimen. Just the start hints of chrysocolla and oxidation there. This fella here has a nice, shiny, glittery botryoidal layer on top of the malachite, and then you can see there's the original layer, and then this beautiful, shiny crust developed all around it, and on top of the oxygenated chrysocolla. That is a stunning specimen. That's really, really pretty. Aesthetically pleasing, yes, please. They weigh 1.33 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. They're going to cost $56. This is flat number 846. On to 6 Charetzis. They're unusually large for Charetzis. And we saw the Brandberg with a natural, beautiful step nature and habit. Charetzi, or you might know it as Shangon, has exactly the same habits. Bad habits of stepped natures. Nice smoky amethyst. It's a nice slide crystal there with double termination. That's the right side up. That's beautiful, man. That is a terrific little bit of Shangon smoky amethyst. Very nice. Larger windows, still beautiful clarity, all those steps. Very, very nice flat of Charetzi or Shangon, rated very good to A grade. This is going to cost $50 for 630 grams, flat 239. Next up, some polished Malagasy agate. And this is a, oh, there we go, a nice banded agate geode with amethyst on the inside. Polished all the way around. That's real pretty, man. That's a nice shade of amethyst as well. Larger of the two. It's a much larger, almost, geez. This geode is, well, it is practically entirely empty. Nice patterns, bit of quartz there as well. It's a beaut. 1.71 kilograms for very good polished agate geodes. They're only going to cost $34. This is flat 374. Then on to some Selras, all cobalt bearing dolomite, and this is a stunning flat. Just off the cuff, the hues of pink are outstanding on this flat. 12 specimens. Quite a bit of a pterogenite over there. There we go. Typical juicy. There we go. Tell me that's not your favorite hue of pink. This one's covered by a little bit of juicy, little subtle hints of chrysocolla around the side as well. Ooh, pink on the other side too. Because what's better than pink on one side? Pink on both sides. Awesome, nice translucent dolomite as well. And let's have a look at this fella, because that's glittery. Nothing screams pink better than cobalt. Oh, look at this one. There we go, some nice, oh, look at that gemmy dolomite crystal right there. Awesome sauce. I want a photo of that. Stunning flat of cobalt bearing dolomite. They weigh 1.69 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. Or $72 for flat 570. Next up, from Toku, we had 4 polished standing freeforms earlier, and now we've got 2 reasonably large cob natural Toku lights. That is beautiful, gemmy green clinical. There we go, look at the gems. Quite a lot of them in mica. 2 large fellas. Look at that crystal there, man. No. I can't see what I'm doing. Nope. I'm struggling to get the camera to show just how gemmy that one crystal is. That's beaut. There we go. Toku light looks better with my brown dog in the background. There we go. That's nice. I might be a bit biased. These 2 weigh 2.81 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. They're going to cost $52. It's flat 568. Onto some partly polished watermelon fluorite. We had 3 large cob pieces unpolished earlier. We've got 6 now, just polished on one side. Nice thin as well. Nice translucency. You can see the fluorite bands. Oh, look. And I said there wasn't quartz. Now I just see quartz everywhere. Bit of blue in there. That's what you always want to see. Come on, there you go. These 6, they weigh 1.96 kilograms, rated good to very good. They're going to cost $42. That's just flat 738. Then on to say hello to 12 absolutely beautiful clear quartz crystals. This one with nice limonite. All right, let's pick on that's very good grade. A grade. Ooh, clarity. Excuse me. Bit of smokiness. Nice clarity, lots of inclusions. It's all right. A bit more girasolish. That's beautiful as well. And that is the winner. That's stunning. These 12, rated very good to A grade, they're going to, they weigh 1.41 kilograms. They're going to cost $84. Yeah, it's flat 613. To the center of the trolley, greeted by this beautiful polished blue lace agate standing freeform. That is a lot of Very nice. Blue agate imitating the Lake Malawi and the skies of Africa. Weighing all of 1.21 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. It's going to be $56 for this beauty. It's flat number 316. On to, okay, this is Irongo. And this Irongo twin crystals has a really dark smoky tip, which is really interesting. There's a lot of black tourmaline also included in this silica crystal. Weighing 2.47 kilograms. It's only rated very good. Well, they are only rated very good. But that dark point is rather special. Very special. Weighing 2.47 kilograms, rated very good. $61 is what it's going to cost. It's flat 217. Next up is a beautiful polished flowery banded malachite specimens, a reasonably large one. Beautiful polish, beautiful flower patterns. No scratches, no nicks. Oh, this is a beauty, man. Very nice. Rated very good to A grade, weighing 1.73 kilograms. It's going to cost $84. $84 for flat 228. And then the Melange double terminated smoky that Nick was banging on about earlier. It's a absolute killer, weighing 2.175 kilograms. That is magnificent. Would have been a superb A grade. It's taken a little bit of a hit over there, but other than that, it is superb. This is most certainly the face of the crystal. Here we go. 2.175 kilograms worth of Melange Magic. It's $90 only for flat 214. There we go, guys. I hope that was your weekend fix of shiny, African shiny at least. Yeah, lots to look forward to, actually. Albert new Snowfingers should be coming in today or tomorrow. And then Monday also, there's a little delivery, give or take 100 kilograms of larger book and note hook clusters coming in. And they're from an old collection, so I'm expecting them to be the old-fashioned small crystals around the planes of the book and note hook, as opposed to those large ones. And we're looking for some long fingers as well. So while Namibia is petering a little bit, we've got lots of Malawi now. We've got that book and note, and we've got Albert coming in. Happy days. Have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you on Tuesday.